Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message, intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading or a cord-cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get right into today's reading. There is this energy here of, CYA, like cover your ass. Something here about make sure you have a witness or make sure you have something well documented. Just be very careful. Just be very careful. Like maybe CYA, you might need to like loop somebody in. Like this is coming across as like, you know, like those corporate jobs, or at least back in my corporate days, like when something wasn't going right with like a customer or something, I would always BCC my manager, like blind carbon copy, just to fill him in, just in case like something became a problem. So that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up here, like that CYA, like you might need to loop somebody in or just give somebody the heads up of something here that is going on, just to like cover yourself, because there's this energy here of maybe somebody could even be wanting to try and use something against you, but if you speak up now or if you loop somebody in, they'll already know what's going on. And like the way you loop them in is by like having them see something for themselves, if that's making any sense. I don't know, there could be like some kind of correspondence here that like somebody could be wanting to try and use against you. But anyways, we're gonna get into today's reading. Universe and Divine Council. What's the vibe? What's the tea? What is going on in collective energy? The Queen of Swords. She came out reverse, and then she wanted to flip herself over. The Queen of Swords is somebody here who is very authentic. She's very real. This is somebody here who sticks to the facts. It's not about the emotions. It's not about the emotions. That jug in her hand, she's letting it go. She's letting the emotions go. She's sticking to the facts. This has something to do with moving on towards peace, or trying to find some kind of peaceful solution, or doing something here that brings peace. This is about remaining firm in your truth. We have the Four of Wands. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you have been selected, or they feel like you have been selected. You could be receiving some kind of notoriety or some kind of attention here with this Four of Wands. I'm using the Mythic Tarot, and in this deck, it's the King of Wands, you know, selecting his champion to represent the Kingdom of Wands in like their version of like the Olympics, you know, so to speak. Somebody doesn't like the fact that maybe you are being supported, or that somebody here is taking your side, or that's to them, it's what it feels like. Oh, you're choosing them over me. Maybe somebody here could have some kind of, I don't know, jealousy or envy issues, but something here about you remaining true to the facts, you choosing peace, and somebody doesn't like the fact that you are being supported, that people are supporting you at this time, the fact that you decided to move on towards peace. So you could have left somebody behind, or that's what they're trying to, like, going with that energy of CYA. Something here has been very well documented, maybe in the public eye, in some kind of way. Something here has been documented. Something here has been well known. It's been established. People support your choices at this time. They support the fact that you have decided to move on and distance yourself. There's been some kind of distance. With the Six of Swords, you know, maybe the only way you could find peace was by distancing from this individual. You know, the Six of Swords is leaving from the Five of Swords. You're like, no. I'd rather you stay over there type of energy. Excuse me. Universe. Tell us more. The Page of Swords reverse. That's immaturity. This is surface value. This is somebody that's not looking deeper into things. This is somebody here that is very surface level. It's like lacking context, even with this Page of Swords, blowing something out of proportion. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. Maybe there's been like an immature individual here that you've parted from. Somebody here who's manipulative, twist the truth, twist the facts. Somebody could be wanting to make some kind of return, and then we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Ace and the Eight of Cups reverse equals the Nine of Cups reversed. Somebody here could be overindulgent, very selfish, very destructive. This could be a destructive individual who's very immature, who's maybe trying to hide and mask maybe how they're feeling. And they don't like the fact that you're being supported. Somebody here could have like abandonment wounds or abandonment issues. That's what it's coming across as. Maybe somebody that you distance yourself from. And it was like you were damned if you do and damned if you don't. And I don't know what this environment or this group's support. It's given this energy here of somebody here wants to be, they want to be chosen. Like, they want to be the one, and I don't even know what that means, but it's like support me only, and if I see you supporting somebody else, then you're not, then it's like you're not on my team. It's like somebody takes everything as like an act of betrayal. This person could be planning to try to make a return. They're not looking to make some kind of amends. They're not looking to move forward. Somebody is trying to go backwards. They're trying to go backwards in something. Trying to, I don't know, or something. Somebody here kept doing something in repetition. And something here is very surface. Somebody here could have even been trying to, like, twist the truth. This is somebody who's, like, very, I don't want to say superficial, but it's given the energy of, like, judging a book by its cover. In essence, it's almost like, because you're this, you have to be that. Like, very, very black and white thinking with this Page of Swords in the reverse. Universe. Please tell us more. We have the Three of Swords. There's a lot of swords energy here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Was somebody here trying to betray you? And using others to help them? Because that's all I'm thinking here with this Three of Swords. Especially on the side of this immaturity. But yet you are being supported now. So maybe somebody here is not on board? Maybe somebody here has finally woken up to what somebody here has been doing to you. Somebody here has had an accomplice. They weren't doing something alone. But your truth ended up prevailing because your truth is standing right here at the top. And we do have this Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom as well. You're very trustworthy, very disciplined. You get the job done. You're not afraid of hard work. You're not afraid of putting in effort. You're very dedicated. You're also very nurturing and very preserving as well. It's about knowing how to take care of things to get the longevity out of things as well. You know, get your money's worth. Queen of Pentacles knows how to get her money's worth. She makes wise, solid decisions. You're being supported. Maybe this community and group knows how far somebody went or somebody's immaturity went. Somebody definitely took something a little too far to try and betray and hurt and backstab someone. Maybe they wanted you to feel rejected. Because remember, this Queen of Swords wanted to come out in the reverse. You know, she came out pretty much saying, put some respect on my goddamn name. Somebody here could have been, like, disrespecting you. Or disrespecting your name, like, your essence, your character. We have this Two of Pentacles right here in the Empress reversed. The Empress reversed is somebody here who's very needy, very codependent. This is somebody here who's afraid of change. They're afraid of doing for themselves. Very entitled, spoiled even. Somebody here was trying to stop you from making some kind of decision. They wanted you to go back and forth. Three of Pentacles reversed. But yet this person was very uncooperative? Somebody's not being a team player in this situation. Or the reason as to why somebody hasn't been... I don't know. We're getting into borderline strange right now. King of Wands? And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Somebody here is going through some kind of loss. Maybe there was some kind of talk here in order to keep you away from a King of Wands, or somebody never wanted you to be able to... Somebody never thought that you would double down. Because the King of Wands is somebody who's very brave, resilient, and bold. He's somebody here who's going to win on his own merit. He doesn't need to sabotage the competition. He lets his work speak for itself. Somebody here was trying to concoct some kind of a loss with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This King of Wands could be you, collective, in your masculine energy. You know, refusing to give up, refusing to surrender. Like, no, I'm gonna... You know, that perseverance energy. Seven of Wands. Somebody wanted you to defend yourself, but they were trying to just take something from you. Here we have the King and Queen of Wands having to defend their own territory against some kind of an uprising. Somebody could have been trying to create some kind of an uprising, trying to turn your own people against you. So they could come in and storm your, metaphorical castle, because they wanted you to have some kind of a loss. But the motive is they wanted it all for themselves. They wanted what was yours. They wanted your attention, or the attention that you received. I just heard the song from, is it Charlie Puth, Attention? Universe, please tell us more. I have strong Aries, Aquarius energy here. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody here feels left out in the cold. This immature person now feels, again, with this whole abandonment issues. Maybe somebody here wanted you to feel how they feel. Whatever it was, they wanted you to have nothing. It's like they wanted to take over. They wanted to take over. They wanted to have some kind of control, some kind of say over you. Somebody could have even orchestrated events here, you know, to make you struggle with this Five of Pentacles, but it's like you refuse to become a victim of your circumstances with that King of Wands energy. Somebody thought that they did the big one by betraying you, and somebody never thought that you would leave and distance yourself, but a whole community here is supporting you. Maybe the same community that was called to uprise against you is now the same community here that is defending you. Maybe there's been a shift. Something here has become very evident with this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles energy. It's become evident to who you are. People see you for who you are. They see the difference now. Maybe at one point they didn't see the difference. Maybe that was the betrayal. There was something here that was levied against you. Something here that turned people's perspective about you, turned people against you. But it's like now some of those people have woken up to something. Something here has become very evident. Universe, please tell us more. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Pentacles reversed is something here is not working out. Somebody here did not put enough effort. Maybe somebody here wanted to feel like you were not putting in enough effort. Maybe they wanted you to quit and give up. Maybe that was part of this betrayal. They wanted you to quit and give up. Six of Cups. Somebody is reminiscing about the past. Somebody wanted to keep something going with you. Maybe some kind of toxic cycle. Maybe until you decided to finally start speaking up. And maybe at first people didn't believe you. But something here became evident. Something here became evident, and that's why this community is now on your side. That's why now they support you, because they realize that what you were saying was the truth. And maybe they may not be saying that to your face, but they're definitely standing on business. But somebody here could have wanted you to quit and give up. Somebody here is definitely reminiscing about the past, and they're wishing that they can go back. Somebody's letting their own fear take the driver's seat. Their own fear. Something here about paranoia, especially with that page of swords in the reverse. Maybe somebody's own paranoia got the best of them. Maybe it triggered an abandonment wound, which something here definitely snowballed. But either way, I still like it still didn't work out in the end. You still were able to come out of this because you refused to become a victim to your circumstances. You became brave and tough and bold, and you stood on business and spoke your truth. And you didn't do it from, and maybe that was part of the lie too. Oh, see, the collective's trying to sabotage me. They're trying to come for me. See, they're the ones lying on me. But now something here has become evident. Give me one moment. Hi everyone, I'm back. Universe, please tell us about this Page of Swords, please. Please tell us about the Page of Swords. Bad news. Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. This could be somebody here who is over-dramatic. The sky is falling type of energy. Yeah, the sky is falling and then coming in asking for a big favor. Coming in with bad news. Bad news for a big favor. The sky is falling. Over-dramatic. We have welcome. This is giving the energy of somebody here wanted you to, like, make you feel as if you were welcome. So somebody here was using you, but then trying to get rid of you? Like, I don't even know how that makes sense. So it's like they wanted you out of the picture in some kind of way, so they orchestrated this whole event to have people turn on you. But yet they were also still, like, using you, like the sky is falling, being extra dramatic. Maybe that's how this person survives? Always in a constant panic, always in, like, some kind of uproar. There's always something going on. Somebody here always needs help and then, you know, blames everyone else for what's going on. Universe, tell us about the Three of Swords. Obligation and chaos. So somebody here felt like you were a nuisance and they felt obligated to deal with you. And this is a person who's a magnet for trouble. It's not my fault. I leave a trail of mayhem behind me. What's that insurance commercial where they have, like, the mayhem? And it's like, but are you covered for mayhem or whatever? Somebody never wanted you to have, like, an insurance plan or, like, a backup plan, or somebody never wanted you to have a way out. Somebody never thought that you would be able to recover. And they felt like they were obligated to deal with you. And they also liked keeping you around. Because they always needed a favor? They always needed your help? This person's dishonest. They're dishonest. They'll do whatever, say whatever to get what they want, get what they need. I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. This is somebody here who was not very forthcoming. Hidden motives, hidden intentions, always brought a lot of chaos. Somebody here could have even been, like, trying to use your secrets against you, or trying to weaponize things about you, but, like, somebody here, I'm gonna say, is very foolish. Like, it's foolish, childish thinking, like, there's no depth. Somebody here does not see, like, the whole picture. Like, I don't know how to describe this. It's like, there's no depth to this person. So they don't understand depth in others. Somebody here could be extremely superficial. That's how they lead their life, is I don't know, very superficial. It's very... inauthentic. But somebody wanted you to be seen as somebody who's inauthentic, because again, that Queen of Swords, it was reversed until it flipped over. Universe. It's giving the energy of like Little Red Riding Hood. Like, did you discover the wolf? Did you save Grandma? Or does she die in the end? I don't know. I forgot. Universe. Please tell us more. But I feel like you discovered the wolf. We have boundaries. Something here about boundaries, and you were dealing with somebody here who was scared of change. And maybe it's your boundaries that had somebody here creating some kind of chaos. They were trying to use something here against you. They didn't want you to be believable. So it's given the energy of like... trying to invade your boundaries, trying to invade your privacy. Constantly wanting you to like answer for yourself. This is all because somebody here is scared of some kind of change. Maybe you have been changing, maybe you have been evolving. There's nothing wrong with that, that's what we do in life. We're constantly learning, we're constantly evolving. Maybe somebody here is scared of some kind of change, maybe some kind of change that you were ushering in, and somebody here did not like that. And this is somebody here who felt like they had to deal with you out of obligation anyway, and they were like, oh no, I don't like this, you're standing out too much. You're bringing too much attention to yourself. Everybody look at me. It's about me, like nobody should pay attention to them. They're just an obligation. And this person created some kind of chaos and mayhem here. This opportunity will constantly push you to compromise your boundaries, maintain and respect your limits to protect your well-being, while also being an example of strength. It's right on top of this King of Wands and this Queen of Swords. Somebody here never wanted you to maintain strength or to be an example of strength. Somebody here could have been outright just respecting you. As a person, very superficial. They felt like they had to deal with you because they had to. This person's a mayhem for trouble. That's why they're always having bad news. I mean, that's why something's always going on. They're a magnet for trouble. There's a lack of thinking. Like, somebody here doesn't think things through, and then... I don't know. Universe, tell us more. Fear. Fear lied to you and promised you safety in staying small. But you have a voice, and you decide who and what rules your life. Your destiny demands courage, not comfort. See? It demands courage, not comfort. Maybe somebody here was fearful of you stepping into your destiny? Of you using your voice? You creating some kind of rules here for yourself, limiting what you're willing and not willing to accept? This is somebody who was purposely giving you bad advice. Or maybe somebody was trying to claim that you were giving bad advice, or that you weren't very trustworthy. Somebody could have been trying to claim that you were leading people in the wrong direction. Don't take guidance from those in a worse position than you. So somebody here could have been trying to see, and maybe you were working so hard to get yourself maybe out of poverty in some kind of way, or you were recovering, maybe health-wise. And somebody's like, oh, don't take advice from them. Look at them. You shouldn't listen to them. Look at their life. They're worse off. You shouldn't listen to them. But meanwhile, they were the ones that was orchestrating the things behind the scenes. Or again, trying to use that against you. To try and undermine your character. To undermine you. Somebody could even gone as far as even trying to like, oh, don't take advice from them because you know, I don't know, I'll use me as an example. Oh, well, you know, like, they worship the devil. You know, like, just because, you know, I have cards. Somebody here is just an energy vampire. I just use that as an example, but somebody could just be like, oh, don't trust the collective because, oh, you know, they're a hoe. They're a whore, right? Or whatever it is, right? Maybe because you're still single at whatever age you are. People are just very... They see what they want to see and say what they want to say. It's very superficial. There's no depth. There's no... somebody here could have even sold parts of their soul by giving into their fear. They wanted you to stay small. That's sad. Actually. Universe, please tell us more. Yes, buddy. Universe, please tell us more. We have two-faced. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. Somebody here has been very two-faced. Spill the beans. Someone is about to reveal everything. No holds barred. Something here is coming out. The air is definitely about to be cleaned. That shit's about to be processed right through a filter. Clearing the air. Clearing up misunderstandings through miscommunication. Somebody here is spilling the beans. Maybe on how somebody here who has been very overdramatic and very two-faced, maybe how they were creating misunderstandings, intentional misunderstandings, to lead people astray from you, to lead people away from you, to lead people against you. But now the air is about to be cleared. It has something to do with evading your boundaries and respecting your limits. It's like somebody was trying to push you over the limit in hopes that you would just give up. But give up what? Give up on what you were working on? Give up on who you were being? Give up on some kind of independence that you were creating for yourself? Why was somebody so fearful of that? Why were they so fearful of that change? Why do they need you to be reliant? Why do they need you to be a victim? That's what I don't understand. So why was somebody here trying to create doubts? Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. Universe. Like, I don't understand what they got out of this. Maybe this is just somebody... I mean, we had that Empress reversed. Needy, greedy, entitled. Somebody thinking that they can just say what they want and get whatever they want. Maybe this is how somebody makes a living being a victim, and they wanted you to be a victim too. Maybe to make themselves feel better because they're not the only one? There's going to be some kind of unexpected revelation. And something might just seem out of this world. with that Pegasus. A shocking revelation will change your perspective. Whatever these beans that are being spilled about this immature, two-faced, chaotic, and overdramatic individual. Something is going to be out of this world. Something is going to be seen, like, I don't know. It's given like telenovela. It's given like out of this world. Like, it's going to be like, wow, like that's very fantastical. I did start this off with paranoia. Something definitely snowballed and somebody definitely ran wild with something. Someone is keeping a close eye on your actions. They wanted you under a microscope. They wanted you under a microscope, but for what? They wanted you under close examination. They wanted you to be under extreme ridicule. With that Queen of Swords coming out in the reverse, somebody could have been trying to commit you or trying to say that you committed some kind of a crime or that you were some kind of a fraud. But the way that you have to put respect on this Queen of Swords name. So whoever this reading has been for, people are learning to put respect on your name. Somebody could have been trying to create some kind of false allegations against you, whether somebody actually took it as far. Maybe somebody here did take it that far. Something that could be very fantastical, or maybe they had, like, I don't know, like different government organizations like looking into you with these salacious allegations. They wanted you to be seen as something that was very scandalous. Universe, please tell us more. Mixed signals. It jumped right out in the reverse. Maybe part of the chaos here was that somebody here was trying to mix the signals, cross the wires in some kind of way. This definitely involves a tight-knit group, organization, environment here with this family ties. Family dynamics are influencing the relationship. This could be somebody here in your family who, like, I don't know, is maybe in, like, secret competition with you. Something here has been very fantastical. Somebody was trying to cross the wires. That was the chaos that they were doing. This is somebody here who felt like they were obligated. Obligated to deal with you. Like, you were like a fly, or I don't know. Loyal or not, someone is testing your loyalty. Maybe somebody was trying to claim that you were not loyal, and someone here is about to confess. Somebody here could have even been purposely trying to... Maybe somebody here even went as far as to give somebody bad advice, so that way they would stay away from you. Maybe, for those of you where this is like somebody here trying to keep you away from someone purposely lied on you. I feel like I'm gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna sound a little fantastical right now. But whoever this individual is, two-faced, overdramatic, entitled, chaotic, little twat. Because, I mean, this energy deserves that title. Whoever this twat is, and pardon my language if I offend anybody, but This could have been somebody in your family that was purposely organizing, feeling like they can pull the strings in your life, but you were able to constantly overcome something. They could have purposely even tried to meddle and intervene in your love life to keep you separated from someone because they never wanted you to gain some kind of independence. They wanted you to still be dependent. Dependent on the family? Maybe they needed you to still be that. Maybe they still needed you to be dependent and reliant. They never wanted you to be independent. They never wanted you to be able to come out of something. So it's like they were orchestrating events in your life. That's why something here could be so fantastical. Like somebody here could have been going around and like claiming that they had some kind of evidence on you. Be like, oh, I wouldn't be dating them, you know, my such and such, they're, you know, you didn't get this from me, you know, and like showing them whatever evidence that's probably manufactured or blown out of context to keep like people away from you, to keep people disinterested in you, to keep people not trusting you, claiming that you are a fraud. This person could have even gone as far as to even make reports on you to get you investigated, to get you accused of a crime, maybe even trying to orchestrate something, or trying to get you lined up. Like, that's how fantastical somebody here has been. I just split the deck. It's gonna be fantastical. It feels like it's going to be something out of a movie. You're going to be like, what? How did that turn into this? Like, that's how this energy feels. It's like something here just got blown way out of proportion. Universe, please tell us more. We have speak up, no filter. Speak the raw truth, express your needs, and I feel like that's exactly what you've done. That's exactly that same Queen of Swords energy that was right up here up top. Speak up, no filter. You're going to be receiving some kind of overnight success. Like I said, support is coming your way. You could have... We did see that confession. Somebody could be speaking up their feelings for you. Somebody here could be... You could have a secret admirer, hidden affection. Someone's definitely... So you have somebody watching you in a bad way, and you could have somebody watching you in a good way. Somebody could be very impressed with what it is that you have overcome. Now that the truth and the beans are being spilled, it's like people are looking at you like, oh shit, like, damn, collective. I didn't know you were that strong. I didn't know you could do all that. They're looking at you like, how did you survive that? You could be receiving some kind of overnight success, or something here is going in your favor. A rapid rise, sudden recognition. Maybe people are suddenly recognizing you. Like I said, this maybe they're not saying anything, but maybe their actions are speaking louder than their words. Maybe that's their part. That's part of their atonement, in a sense. There's definitely been a two-faced individual here. This person just will not quit. Like, they will not quit. This is somebody here who's quick to betray. This person could be wanting to try and find a way to come back into your life because they know that you have a secret admirer and that people are actually impressed by you. We have a bounce back because you bounced back. You bounced back, you hit hustle mode, and somebody wanted to keep you around as a side piece. This person who feels like they're obligated to deal with you. Family, friend, lover, business. You can be a side piece in a friendship. You can be a side piece in a family. You can be a side piece at work. People will use people. That's what they do. But you had to bounce back. You bounced back from whatever it is that somebody here has been doing to you. Somebody here, there could even be like some kind of messages, chat messages that are being revealed. It does say secretly with the message. Going back to this fantastical energy, this is not for everyone. This could be like someone in your family who has like those like feelings for you, if you know what I mean, like creepy feelings, and they're not, I don't know, and they're like, well, if I technically can't have you, then I don't know, like it could be like that creepy, that fantastical. You could have like someone here who's like secretly in love with you, like obsessive in love with you, like creepy in love with you, but like you don't know it, but like they act like I don't know. It could be very fantastical. But either way, you bounced back from whatever it is that somebody was trying to do to you because you spoke up with no filter. You spoke the raw, honest truth. You kept it real and authentic. And you were grinding hard. You had an ambitious drive. That's that King of Wands. You're like, I'll be damned. I'll be damned if this is how my life is going to be. You wanted better, so you went out and you got better. You didn't take no for an answer. There was no such thing as quitting for you. You will be damned. Is the vibe. You bounce back. You're like, I don't care how early I need to get up in order for me to practice, around this track so I could, get a better time. I'm gonna make sure that I do it. You hustled. Determined effort. Universe. It's like work now, party later kind of vibe. Yeah, you're gonna be booked and busy. And we have toxic love in the reverse. This person wanted to keep you around as a side piece. You were like, absolutely not. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You broke a karmic connection from somebody. You broke a toxic cycle. This is somebody here who uses rebound. Temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness. This is somebody here who doesn't know themselves. It's really creepy. Sugar-coated, sweet but deceptive words. Ugh, again. It's this entitlement. It's the entitlement for me, y'all. And then someone who would then disappear without a trace with this ghosted energy. It's like this come in with this like dramatic story, like, oh my god, the sky is falling, and then like you help them hold the sky up, right? And then like they're gone and you're holding up the sky like, this is your sky, bitch. Like that's what this feels like. It's the entitlement for me. And then this person, and then on top of it, they're obligated to deal with you? Like, who does this person think that they are? Like, what is their title? Like, what? I don't care what title you have on this earth. It don't matter. You're not above anybody else. It's very fantastical. I don't know. Something here about pomp and circumstance. It's all about pomp and circumstance. Red flags. Somebody here has red flags galore. blind date in the reverse and closure. Blind date in the reverse. Somebody could have been trying to sneak up on you, but that didn't work because it says surprise meeting, but it's like you let go. Maybe somebody here felt like, I mean, this is not a blind date. This is somebody that you know. Maybe they were trying to create some kind of like chance encounter or whatever in hopes to like, I don't know. It's giving like not, again, with this ghosting vibe. Okay, so you're there holding up their sky and then you let go of holding up their sky and then, you know, the sky started falling again, but you decided it's no longer your problem because it never was your problem to begin with. This could be somebody who likes to pawn problems off on other people. But somebody was trying to create some kind of chance encounter for you in hopes to get some kind of reaction out of you. But you clocked it here with this red flags. And you were like, bye. Like, it's the way that you didn't react. You didn't give this person what they wanted. Or you're not giving this person what they want. So this person knows that some kind of toxic karmic cycle here is over. You clocked the signs. And this person is only using you for temporary comfort. They want you to hold the sky up for them while they leave you, holding up their sky. Universe, please tell us more. Backstabbed, throwing shade in a fantasy world. I knew something here was fantastical. Somebody here could be living in a fantasy world. Maybe a very deranged fantasy world where they feel like there's no actions, there's no repercussions to their actions. Trust was offered and loyalty was amused. But beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. Amused, obligated, right? Ugh. But beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. Somebody here has been brewing betrayal. Throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. Oh, but I'm just joking, as they're hiding the knife behind their back. Like, you need, like, this is giving, like, it's giving Chucky vibes. I'm just joking, as the knife is behind their back, as they're waiting for an opportunity. Somebody is living in a fantasy world. Head in the clouds. Heart-chasing fairy tales. The truth is getting lost in all the sparkle. Yeah, and their head is stuck in the clouds, because that's where they ghosted you. They ghosted you to go put their head in the clouds. The ones that you were holding up, right? Because you're holding up the sky. Somebody here wanted to fight with you. They wanted to keep a fight going. They wanted to keep a feud going. Maybe the feud, maybe you realize that somebody here was only feuding with themselves. Either way, you're going to be booked and busy here. You bounce back and somebody here is like all up in their feelings now. But yeah, they were the ones orchestrating it the whole time. All to stop you from inevitably still becoming the very thing that they were trying to stop you from in the first place. Somebody severely doubted you. And they felt obligated to deal. This could be somebody here who looks at you as like less than. Maybe because of superficial things. Universe. Going broke. This person's going to be going broke, and they're going to be receiving the consequences. The bills are stacking and the funds are shrinking and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. The lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. And they don't have you, their trusty side piece, to hold up their sky anymore. No more running. The karma is catching up and someone's being held accountable. They are going to have to pay up. But they ain't got it. So they gonna have to do some time. We are gonna close this reading out. What time is it? It's 10:40 p.m. Okay. We'll close this out with Ganesha. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. Universe, please give us a final message. Thank you. We have two. We have drive and steadfastness. Confidence as well as unity of purpose and control are desirable. Ganesha urges you to think about getting back to the basics. It is a great time to lighten your load or simplify your life. You may have had a tendency to overextend yourself or overcommit to social activities. Cut back on your schedule so you can zero in on something that you are called to do. This card indicates new motivation or inspiration if you have been feeling stuck in a situation or in finding a solution. Rest assured the energy is going to start moving again. You do not have to choose to go alone on your path. Make sure that if you do, bring others with you that they have the same goals and objectives in mind. See, somebody here wanted you to take them with you. So they couldn't stand you, they were trying to stop you, so it's like, oh well, if I can't beat them, I gotta join them. I'm stuck with them anyway. But you made a choice to be like, you're not my problem anymore. You'll never be my problem. It's like you don't exist to me anymore. That's what I feel like your energy is, and it's because of that somebody here is now going to be receiving the consequences. Pay attention to not linger in relationships or friendships that are going nowhere, or settle just because you feel obligated. This is not a time to be complacent. If you want to create changes in your work, explore what your options might be. There might be an increase in finances, but this is not a time to be spending money. Bide your time and prepare for what is coming. This might also indicate that a trip or extended travel is on the horizon. Enjoy that vacation if that's you. Take me with you. It's cold up here in New England. We have 32, steadfastness. Do not waver back and forth or be moved by the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. Be focused on your purpose and unwilling to be swayed by what other people think or by what you perceive. Ganesha heartens you by revealing that when you know your effort is not futile, you will be steadfast and immovable. This seems to be a major stumbling block in your life at this time. Perhaps your current job gives little recognition, with no real sense of accomplishment or success. You may feel unheard in your relationships. Possibly the error lies in the fact that in your heart you really feel your struggle is hopeless. You may recognize it on an intellectual level, but you are easily shaken when you do not see the fruit of your exertion. I feel like that's what somebody wanted for you. Ganesha is pictured here riding the elephant to engage you in the energy of the elephant spirit. Elephants can teach you that kindness, dedication, and communication in relationships is very powerful. They remind you that it is necessary to keep relationships alive, trusting, and loving, whether the relationship is with friends, family, or partner. Deeply faithful to all creatures with which they have relationships, elephants are tough when protecting others and gentle when nurturing them. The matriarch, the oldest, most experienced female leader of a herd, leads in a way that is both gentile and inclusive. Elephants are able to communicate telepathically. When you draw this card, your ability to truly listen to others is enhanced. Do whatever is necessary to safeguard your resolve. You are receiving guidance that this is the time to dig in. Remain focused and don't get caught up in trying to create a change. The energy in your job or relationship is ever changing. Ask Ganesha to bring you the strength to work through what is happening. Stay committed and on track. Do not give up, as change will show up soon and the situation will be transformed. Somebody really underestimated your resolve and your drive. They thought that you were weak. They thought that, I got this. I got this. I can make collective give up and give in. Well, they just learned the hard way. But that is what I have for y'all today. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.